Imagine if you could meet chaos with calmness every single day. What if the daily annoyances, the spilled coffee, the unexpected rain could be your greatest teachers in the art of serenity and calm, rather than the trigger for daily frustration and anger? This isn't just wishful thinking, it's the practical wisdom of Stoicism and the reframing of moments and emotions so that they no longer affect you in a negative way. Or anyway, for that matter. These 10 Stoic skills can help change how the world impacts you and are strikingly relevant in our high-tech, fast-paced world. Our first lesson is transform everyone into a teacher. Imagine Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic Roman emperor, wielding not just the scepter of power, but also the quiet patience of a lifelong learner. He found tranquility in the wisdom offered by each individual he met, from the highest advisor to the humblest attendant. Instead of yielding to frustration in the face of disagreement or error, he would ask himself, what lesson in calm can this person teach me? This pivotal change in approach can turn every challenging interaction into a moment of serenity and learning. By seeking the lesson in every situation, we can replace irritation with peace, transforming each moment into an opportunity to fortify our own inner calm. Moving to our second point, say no to the easy way, seek out challenges. The easy path often promises comfort, but it is the rough roads that lead to the heights of greatness. Stoicism invites us to embrace life's challenges with the same calm as a captain steering through high seas. Just as the pressure and friction of the ocean waves sculpt the cliffs and coastlines, it is our struggles that mold our character. It's not just about reaching the peak, it's about the resilience and tranquility we foster with each step of the climb. The true reward lies in overcoming the obstacles that once seemed insurmountable, finding calm in the conquest, and emerging not just victorious, but wiser and steadier. Let the journey refine you, and watch as the easy road becomes less appealing and the path of challenge becomes your pathway to peace. Advancing to our third principle, be strict with yourself, but tolerant of others. In the pursuit of personal growth, Stoicism teaches us to be our own strictest mentor, pushing ourselves towards self-improvement and internal serenity while navigating life's challenges. However, when it comes to others, the philosophy counsels a path of understanding and patience. It's easy to become agitated when people don't meet our expectations, but Stoicism reminds us that everyone is walking a complex journey. By holding ourselves to high standards yet offering kindness and forgiveness to others, we maintain our inner calm and contribute to a more tolerant world. This balance of self-discipline and compassion for others is the cornerstone of a tranquil life, fostering an environment where calm is mirrored and multiplied. It may sound like a cliché, but our next lesson is to allow the journey to be the thing. We're so fixated on outcomes that we forget to appreciate the process. The Stoic philosopher Seneca would argue that the path we tread is life itself. Cherish the steps, not just the destination. Most of the pleasure comes from the process or challenge. The reward quickly becomes boring as we start looking for the next thing. Lesson 5 is to transform envy. Often seen as a corrosive emotion, can become a constructive force if we learn to transmute it into emulation. Envy can unsettle our calm, leading to resentment and bitterness. However, Stoicism teaches us to look upon the accomplishments of others not as reminders of what we lack, but as beacons guiding our own aspirations. When you observe someone achieving what you desire, pause and reflect. Rather than allowing a surge of jealousy to disturb your peace, ask yourself, what qualities do they possess that I can cultivate within myself? How can I learn from their path to success? By doing so, you channel a potentially negative emotion into motivation, using it as a catalyst to propel your own efforts. This shift not only preserves your inner tranquility, but also encourages a community where success is shared and celebrated, rather than envied. Embrace this Stoic approach and watch as your envy quietly transforms into a roadmap for personal excellence and calm determination. This next vital lesson, To stand on the shoulders of giants is to see further, reach higher, and maintain your composure with the aid of those who came before us. In the context of Stoicism, this means immersing ourselves in the teachings of great philosophers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, who navigated their lives with a profound sense of calm and purpose. These giants of thought have left behind a rich legacy of wisdom on how to live a virtuous and tranquil life. By studying their writings and actions, we can apply their insights to our modern struggles. Imagine confronting a difficult decision with the same reasoned calm as Aurelius, or meeting loss and disappointment with the resilience of Seneca. Their experiences become our stepping stones, their reflections our roadmap to tranquility. In a world that often feels chaotic, the Stoics' timeless principles offer us a steady foothold, reminding us that even amidst turmoil, we can cultivate a peaceful inner citadel. Standing on the shoulders of these giants, we gain not just perspective, but also the calm assurance that comes from centuries of collective human insight. This is not merely an academic exercise or a shortcut. It is an active engagement with the past to enrich our present, a conversation across time that helps us to build a life of stoic calm and clarity. Now, a simple but often difficult lesson for many to execute is forgiveness. Forgive yourself and forgive others. Grudges are heavy burdens that we need not carry. Epictetus would tell you that forgiveness lightens the load, allowing us to move forward unencumbered. You don't have to forget, but forgive fast and move on in life. Lesson 8 is amor fati, or love of fate, is not simply about accepting what life brings your way. It's about welcoming it with open arms, with the same enthusiasm as if you had selected it from the myriad paths of existence. It is an invitation to fall in love with the journey of life, with all its twists and turns, its trials and triumphs. The ancient Stoics saw amor fati as a dance with destiny, where every step, whether in shadow or light, is part of the choreography of your life. This concept urges us to embrace the unexpected, to find joy and opportunity in the unforeseen. It teaches us that calmness comes not from control, but from the confidence that we can love and work with whatever comes our way. When we align ourselves with this love of fate, we shift from being passive observers of our lives to active participants in the unfolding drama. We stop resisting the current of life, and instead, we learn to navigate its waters with grace and poise. Amor fati is the tranquil acceptance that everything happens for a reason, and that reason is ours to weave into the tapestry of our existence. It is the ultimate expression of inner serenity, a heartfelt yes to life in all its forms. Number 9. The Stoic trio of virtues. Courage, temperance, and humor are not merely traits to be admired, they are active. Practices to be woven into the fabric of our daily lives. Stoicism doesn't just call for the occasional act of bravery, it asks for a consistent, quiet courage that allows us to face life's challenges without losing our calm. This means not shying away from difficult truths and not letting fear dictate our choices. Temperance, or self-restraint, is the balance that keeps our desires in check, ensuring that our appetites do not overthrow our wisdom or our peace of mind. It's a moderation that applies to everything from the food we eat to the goals we set, cultivating a sense of contentment with what we have and a calm detachment from what we do not. Lastly, humor is the soothing balm that makes the hardships of life more bearable. A light-hearted approach to trouble can often deflate tension and bring perspective. The Stoics understood that life is paradoxical and sometimes absurd, and that laughter is a tool to keep us grounded and calm. Together, these three, courage to face life head-on, temperance to maintain balance, and humor to lighten our journey, form a trifecta that can lead to a profoundly balanced and tranquil existence. By practicing these virtues, we cultivate a life not only of ethical integrity, but of deep-seated serenity. And finally, as Marcus Aurelius would say, the obstacle is the way. The concept of the obstacle becoming the path is a powerful reframing of adversity. Instead of viewing difficulties as detours or unwanted disruptions to our calm, we can see them as integral parts of the journey itself, as the very terrain we must traverse to reach new heights of personal development. This philosophy teaches us that the hurdles we encounter should not be begrudgingly bypassed, but embraced with the vigor of a runner on a trail. Each impediment is an opportunity to practice virtues like resilience, patience, and adaptability. By facing challenges head-on, we not only dismantle the barriers before us, but also build the bridges for tomorrow's journey. When we adopt this mindset, we cultivate a sense of equanimity towards life's inevitable ups and downs. We begin to understand that growth often requires resistance, just as muscles need tension to become stronger. Thus, the path of true Stoic calm is not found in avoidance, but in the acceptance that every obstacle is a formative element of the path, a stepping stone to a more serene, wise, and unshakable self. Now, take a moment, breathe in the wisdom of the ages, and prepare to face the world with your newfound calm.